friends, I'm Ginger, and I just wanted to share about how much I love mail-in voting. I live in the state of Washington, and when you register, which you can do online if you have a state driver's license, or you can request paperwork mailed to you, which is what I had to do, as I don't have a Washington state driver's license at the moment, but it's a very easy, quick process. And then once you're on the list, everything is mailed to you. They've done this pre-COVID for a number of years. It's a very helpful, well-run system. Part of my favorite about it is before you get your ballot, you get an info packet. It is weighty, although fortunately not all of that applies to me. And this helps you a lot with doing research for figuring out which candidate you want to vote for. Not only is there a lot of useful information about the election, there is a lot of info about the candidates that the candidates have submitted themselves. So it's in their own words why you should vote for them. It starts with info about what district you're in, voting for your representative to Congress. So I've got my district over here. So I am going to flip ahead a couple pages to my district. So now we can see what are my choices. Each candidate for the major offices gets a full page of information. We've got their name, their preferred party, if they've had any elected experience, other jobs they've had, what their education is, community service, and then a statement. At the end, there's also info on where you can get more information. Maybe they've got a website or a person to contact if you have follow-up questions. So I read through all of these, underline things that look important to me, try to understand who these candidates are, what they're interested in. I don't know about other states. We get a lot of kooky candidates in Washington, so you can enjoy that entertainment in between scratching your head, trying to figure out who's best. There's some people that are very easy to scratch off the list, even though sometimes they make me a little nervous with their kooky beliefs, but I could do a whole other video just reading those to you, but I'm gonna try to stay focused at the moment. Not everyone bothers to follow through on submitting things. You know, this person put in nothing. You could still go and do your own research on this person, but I kind of feel like if they're not willing to put in the basic level of effort, that they're probably not a very good candidate. This year we have about 38 people running for governor of our state. So there's a lot to sort through. And then another number of different offices are open, like Superintendent of Public Instruction, Commissioner of Public Lands. Then at the back of the packet, sometimes we vote on issues. Now these don't apply to me this time. They're just for the city of Fircrest, but just to show you what they look like. Special issues. There is a statement about it that's a non-biased statement, just a brief explanation. Then there's the argument for and the argument against, even though this time no one submitted an argument against. There was an opportunity to do so, so you do get a clear view of both sides from the people who are most passionate about it. So you get that early, so you've got some time to look at it. Then your ballot arrives in the mail. This is a clearly marked, easily recognizable ballot. It always looks the same. It has a scanning code on it, so they're really organized within the system. And I don't fully understand the website yet, but it looks like they're now tracking your ballot. So maybe after I send this in, I can see that they in fact received it. Okay, inside the ballot, I have an info packet telling me some of the things that have already been told in my initial info packet, reminding me of dates, reminding me that I could go to the voting center if I want to, but encouraging me to stay home. And there's a list of places. I can just return this in the mail, or I can drop it off in a special voting box. Here's my ballot. It looks like the sort of things we did in school where you fill in the bubble, so I don't find it particularly hard to follow. It makes sense. And there is an instruction if I make a mistake, how I can scratch out that mistake and try again. If for some reason something really bad happens to my ballot, I can request a new one. And because of the system they've got with the scans, they can send me a new one, but also have my old one be rejected. So if I were to be sneaky and try to send in two, they're going to figure that out. They're not going to be tricked by that. More on the back. So I'll work on filling that out and then come back to you. All right, my ballot is all filled out. I've actually got 2 layers of envelopes to put it in now. I suppose this could be a little confusing, but read your instructions. First layer is a secrecy envelope. My ballot goes in here, and at this point it's going to be disconnected from me, my name. Then the next layer of envelope does have my name on it, and it's how they're going to track that I have actually submitted it and that I haven't submitted 2 of them. No postage necessary, and I do need to sign it. So I'm going to put my name on here. Great. So now I'm going to put this in a drop-off box so it is safe and secure, and then I will check online to double check that they've received it. But it is a joy to get to participate in democracy. I appreciate the effort that's being made by our state to educate us well, to make it easy for us to vote, and to keep us safe during COVID. So thanks, Washington.